Hi Earth Signs, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversations. Okay, thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box down below. Is in the description box down below. Please be mindful of that. I only have one Instagram account, and that is it at the House of Oshun. Okay. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and click the like button. The subscribe button. Y'all the first spiritual conversation out. So y'all know, gotta get my girls grinding. Okay? Click the subscribe button and then click the doorbell, okay? So that you can receive all notifications. All right, what do you have for my beautiful earth signs, please? What do you have? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear? The ones who this resonates with. What do they need to hear? Thank you for your love. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Ooh, y'all got the sun card at the gate. Calm down. Calm down. Okay? Y'all need to calm down. All right. A little anxiety up in there too. All right. Four very spiritual cards. That sun card makes it 5 because the sun card illuminates the truth. There's something that you may have been oblivious to that is coming to the forefront of your awareness, and it's like you can no longer be oblivious to whatever this is, but this is a new beginning. You get a fresh start. You get a new way of doing things. Somebody is actually going into labor within hours of watching this, okay? But I do see here where you may have dreams about fish. There's a certain type of fish possibly that you've never seen before. You've been trying to look it up and Google it or what have you. I feel like it's going to come to you, and how that is one of your sinks, okay? I also see here that there may be a need for some type of break, maybe in your bath or when you are out near water, you get a lot of clarity, or you're going to receive an epiphany that you cannot deny. And it's crossing the cornucopia of blessings and the door to spirit. I really feel like you'll be working even more strongly with your intuition, your guides, your guardians, and overall the one, okay? So this is very strong energy because I'm also getting mermaids. I'm also getting, it's just something about water. We're going to leave it at that, okay? There's a book that needs to be written here, earth signs, or this is the new beginning to a new chapter in your book, right? Or a fresh scene in your movie, right? And they're saying here that you're going to walk away, right? You got the walk away card next, and then anxiety. So those are the top 3 cards. This is what is crowning you in this road, in this journey. So what I'm getting here with this walk away card is that you, like you may have been depressed about something. You may have been in your feelings about something. You may have been in your emotions about something. You are tired. You are fed up, and you finally had an epiphany. It's like, you know how they say you ain't tired till you tired, right? You are at that point. You sitting here on the brink of realization. You get this huge epiphany. The truth is illuminated. There's no other way about it. What you can take with you, what you cannot, what you can pack, and what you need to unpack when it comes to how you move forward on your journey. So, okay, they switched those up. Chad. But this is like old patterns of behavior. You're finally at the breaking point where you now see how it connects. What else needed to be released, or what needed to be retrieved. Like, I need to retrieve this, but I need to release this, right? It's the same way that when you go shopping and then you go through your closet or what have you, and you realize, okay, you bring something in, you got to let something go. I haven't touched that in about 6 months. I haven't touched that in a year. I need to get rid of it. Right? So I feel like you're decluttering your life. You are in this space where it's time for, that you are for sure ready to break out and break free from some situation or way of doing things. And there's reassurance here, but then you get this anxiety, you get this clarity that comes through. Then you start worrying about if you made the right decision, when again, you question so much in the past. You asked for so many people's advice, and you were already you already were in tune with your guiding light, and then you tried to deny it. Now you have to go back and realize, right? It's going to make you feel like you are imbalanced, but I don't feel like you are, because some of y'all even have a huge download coming in too, but I'll get to that in a minute. You've made the right choice for the right reasons, I feel, but you kind of go back and forth. You have a little anxiety, worry, stress, feeling as though you may even go into this space where you were thinking about, why did I even make it, allow it to go that far? Why did I even, there may even be that you left a home or you left someone. You left a home or you left someone and you're thinking about what you may have left there, right? Or you may even feel like when you move from a space that you still don't feel at home. That's because you're not feeling at home here. Because this is where home goes everywhere with you, right? So you may not be feeling at home here. So you want to really look into that, look deeper into your understanding, which you will, but this is later on. But let's see how it goes. Clarify this sun card for my beautifuls. Maybe you're walking away from a Leo or a fire sign. This is also you possibly standing in your truth, standing in your power, realizing that you are a sensual being, realizing the magic that you have within, or some old ways of doing things that are going to require your attention at this time with this Queen of Wands. But you may also be walking away from someone who was trying to manipulate you and telling you they may have been holding you back in some instance, right? In some type of manipulative way. And you just said, no, it's time for me to go. It's like you don't want that. You are changing up what it is that you consider tradition, creating new traditions for yourself as well, new habits here. And by walking away from a certain situation, you're receiving this cornucopia of blessings. Even if you begin to doubt what it is that you have done and how you have done it. Clarify this, lady. Told you, 8 of Cups. Okay, this may have even been a teacher that you had or someone that you looked up to, and because with this 8 of Cups in this deck, it's about, look how he's walking with he's walking and holding his train. I don't know if you call it a train on a man, but I don't know. But he's realizing that what he thought was bigger than him, what he thought inspired him, no longer inspires him, and he wants to walk away. He's put in a lot of work. He has been an apprentice for quite some time, and it's like, no, it's time for me to walk away from this. Time for me to get out of this situation, move away, and get clarity on what it is that I need to do and how I need to do it. There's no love lost. What is this walk away card, please? 8 of Wands, that's movement. And it may be frightening to you with that anxiety card coming up behind that 8 of Wands. What happened needed to happen in order for you to move on your journey. With that 8 of Wands, I really feel like this may be you taking flight or becoming very flighty. It could also be that you are so filled with adrenaline, exhilaration, you are overwhelmed with the beauty of what it is that you are walking into, that you move into a space of, wait a minute, but I left that behind because something is pulling you back. That ain't number ego. Ego is going to have you feel as though, because a lot of those thoughts from the past, a lot of the thoughts that held you back, a lot of things that held you back, no more of that. No more of that, because you may even feel like you bit off more than you can chew. See how he's holding, he's trying to reach for all of them at one time because he's trying to keep these ones from hitting the ground, right? So let me just catch some of them, 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, so that no one can pick up what it is that I'm putting down or what falls, you know what I'm saying, to my feet. Because these wolves, I don't know if those are wolves or not, but those, you know, they look like they are ready. They are looking for prey. So you may have been preyed upon here in the past, that you don't want to drop any of your insight, drop any of your information, not even your location right here. What is this anxiety? 2 of Cups. Some of you may be in a space where you are healing your divine masculine and feminine within overall, and taking more time for self-care and self-love and really nurturing yourself, but also protecting yourself where need be. But with this 2 of Cups, you may be stressed out about a relationship, stressed out about a connection, stressed out here about an earth sign, another earth sign if it's not you, right? Or a water sign. But overall, it's like there's some planning. There's some making sure that home is good, home is straight. You may even do some crying and realizing that things had to happen the way that they did. This is like maybe an argument. This is a ground breaking, right, with the Tower. This is groundbreaking information to let you know that you've done the right things and you did it right on time, because things are going to fall. It's like whatever it is that you were in, it's about to fall. And you're about to see who were your enemies, who were really there for you. You're about to see how you can build from the ground up, because the Tower had to fall. But this could be some type of exciting communication, but it could also be an argument. But I don't feel like it's an argument, but let me clarify. Clarify this, Tower. King of Swords. So this may be something that comes up because I feel like this person, there may be some type of legality when it comes to a relationship, maybe a divorce or what have you. But overall, with this King of Swords and this King of Coins coming in the way that they are, someone does feel defeated. And that's clarifying the Tower. Someone does feel defeated. They feel like they should have won, or they will win at all costs. You don't have to worry about this person. Just stay away from them. Clarify this King of Swords, whether it's a air sign or not. I'm just talking about the type of person this is, okay? Now, he done got off his horse. His horse going crazy. He done got off his horse. His horse going crazy. So, what I'm saying here is that the horse that he rode in on, he can't even leave on that motherfucker. So, it was all a facade. He or she, right? But I'm saying he because it is a man right there. He may have been in a space where he thought that he could talk his way out of certain things, or he had you where he wanted you in this space where this may be someone who abused your inner child. Clarify this King of Coins. I don't know why I keep wanting to say King of Cups. Clarify this King of Coin. Yeah, this is someone that has that you may have known before. This is someone who is having a lot of memories about you and your connection with them. This is someone who thinks about you, dreams about you, sees you even when they are working. This is someone who you on their mind like money. I'm just saying, that's from the Book of Boosie. Now, they want to make an offer to you, but this other thing has to happen. This has to be revealed about the King of Swords or whoever this is that may be in an authoritative position. It could even be the judge, or someone is mad because they didn't get what they thought in a legal situation. Yep, 3 of Cups. Tried to paint a picture to make things seem one way, and it was actually another one. There was a lot of false information, and false information. Someone is getting 10 of Pentacles out of this. So that's that cornucopia of blessings. The cornucopia of blessings is that here. Your 6th chakra, you already know that things were going to work out, even though you were anxious and filled with anxiety. You may have been filled with anxiety, worry, stress, or whatever, right? And now you are in this space where you are realizing, like, no, this is going to work out for me with your 3rd eye wide open. But overall, I feel like there's a lot of protection around you at this time, and you're going to see that. You're going to realize that, okay? You have to be reminded of that here because they don't want you to go back to what it is that where you from and whence you came, okay? There's a lot of stability in this 3rd eye card, okay? There's a lot of new beginnings, a new vision, a new way of doing things that you can't share with people. Here, you have 2 fours. With this walking away card, I keep going back to this, but with this walking away card, this is getting yourself together, right? Balancing out that masculine and feminine, realizing what's important and what is not, assessing those things with that 7, allowing it to end, and then it moves into a 9, okay? And you got 2 things that move into a 9. The anxiety card moves into a 9. You know that you are on the brink of really having a breakthrough, which is the 6th chakra. That's a breakthrough, but that's also a lot of heavily... that's a lot of protection energy, okay? Now, you got all 3 of these cards in alignment. That means that it's protected. Look at this. Whatever it is that you got going on, it is protected. You may have been doing a lot of things to try and make sure that you are protected as well, but your blessing is protected, right? The only thing people can do is delay your blessing. They can't just stop your blessing because they are not God. And we need to talk about it one day. People need to realize you are not God. You are not the creator of all things. Just because you are aware of how you do things, and that may have been a teacher that you were with. With this cornucopia of blessings and the 7th chakra coming through, some of you are being open to the alive consciousness, being able to read the Akashic records. But the thing is that you always have been able to do that, but now it's coming back to you to utilize it in a way that you need to, especially in deep contemplation, meditation, and taking time out to really rest and rejuvenate, taking into consideration that you are here for a reason, okay? Now, this is also healing, a huge healing energy, especially when it crosses the East cards the way that it is. It's crossing them like this. You have the 6th chakra here, the 7th chakra here, and and moving into it, okay? is the rest and rejuvenation card, which is giving me that you are rehabbing spiritually. You may even be rehabbing physically and not even knowing that it's really helping you on a spiritual level, because you also have the card patience and you have the door to spirit. Your connection is getting stronger. With the downloads that are coming through, this is about a lot of ancient information, a lot of ancient artifacts, a lot of signs, symbols, and sounds. Okay? Oh, yeah. Because I received some information as soon as I was in my theta space, right? So when you wake up, don't just hop up, okay? Because there's a lot of information that may be shared to you, or it may just be one word that is shared with you right when you wake up. So you just sit there for a second, okay? Now, with this download that is coming through, this is a lot of, this has a lot to do with your plans. You have a lot to do. You have a lot on your plate. It's going to take some time. Try to not resist the changes that will be happening. Try not to face challenges as though you're in a space of there's always something. There's not always something, okay? All it is a polarity. That's just that. That's just this. So I guess it is always something. Let's go back in there. But with this is you studying, gathering information, receiving some type of spiritual initiation. But overall, some of you are learning how to heal yourself, or you're realizing that you are a healer on a whole other level. And you may begin to take classes, courses, or what have you in order for you to come up with some meticulous, some details, coming up with a strategy, you see. Now, so that Knight of Coins is very important to y'all at this time. Do not try to rush your process, everything. You got people who it took them 10, 15 years just to write a book because they had to live through certain things, and there may have been certain things that had to happen in order for them to make sure that they get the information out to us, you see. So you want to be very mindful of that as well. Anything worth having, it's worth working for and waiting for. With this patience card, please clarify this patience card. Four of Coins. Hold your horses. With this Four of Coins, he has what it is that he needs to do, and isn't really paying attention to that there is some more information that needs to be gathered before making any type of decisions. Many of you are going into a meditative state because these last three cards are really giving meditative state. Patience, rest and rejuvenation, door to spirit. This is a deeper understanding of who you are and how you are here, especially for those of you who are earth angels, those of you who embody a lot of the goddess-like energies and what have you, and the way that you are moving about in this world. There's about to be a lifestyle change for you. With this lifestyle change that is taking place, that's part of your illumination. That's part of what it is that you saw that was about to happen in your life, but you weren't very clear about it. So now it's about to be very clear about it, but it's also a humbling clarity that is coming through, you see. So with this Four of Coins, I feel as though you want to set boundaries. You want to make sure that you are in a space where you are deeply in deep gratitude, but also very much so doing what it is that needs to be done within the confines of four walls. Doing what it is that needs to be done within four walls. That means that these boundaries that you are setting with your with prime with beautiful intent, right? These boundaries that you are setting moving forward have a lot to do with your journey, your path, or what have you. These boundaries that you are setting, it's going to be very important that you do not allow anyone to jump that wall. You do not allow anyone in your space or around what it is that you are creating. So you need to get a safe, okay? Invest in a safe, okay? Now, I also feel here with this feather on his head, some of you may be in a space of, excuse me, getting a new bird or something about this bird. Okay, let me say it right. Something about this bird dusting. So there may be using, those old school dusters, right? To dust things with, and it's all feathers or what have you, right? There's something about clearing things out, but clearing things out, moving forward, you're going to be able to do it with gentleness, ease, and grace. Things are not going to be as harsh because now you are paying attention, right? With the intention of having a deeper understanding of how things work and where they work. and who they work for and who they don't, who it will work with and who it won't. This is bringing in a lot of collaborators for you as well. Clarify this daughter spirit. There's some blessings coming in through inheritance as well. There's some type of journal or something that will be found that vindicates you when it comes to a legality. But overall, the legality could be a spiritual legality. Four of Swords, taking time out to really hold your horses, choosing your battles, okay? Taking time out to reflect and just be one with the one, be one with spirit and seeing things for what they are, not doing a lot of talking. Stabilizing the mind here. Being more in control of the mind. Clarify this Four of Swords. Being more in control of the mind. Doing a lot of healing. This is healing on a mental level, because now you are mindful of the words that you say to yourself and to whomever, especially those who live with you or reside with you. There's no longer, flying by the seat of your pants when you are PMSing. There's no longer getting mad or getting upset, Tower card, when things don't go your way. Okay, so that's another Tower card when it comes to the home, and you are just holding your horses. You know that things are going to work out the way that they need to, when they need to. You are not giving too much to it. Told you, Judgment Day. So now this is major, okay? And they just want you to sit back and relax. Do what you can when you can. Listen, so you'll know when you're supposed to move and when you are not to, because with this Judgment card here, if a choice isn't made, justice will prevail. A choice will be made for you. This is overall with all the three of these majors coming out like this, and they just want you to hold your horses. A lot of this has nothing to do with you. This is a lot of outside influence. This is breaking down the barriers that other people have tried to cause and create on your life. This is them seeing their Judgment Day here. They will be burned at the stake, whatever that means. And then this is justice. Justice will prevail. This is the fish-eyed lady. The fish-eyed lady gonna come and clean them scales right on up. She gonna make it work. You hear me? With this, she gonna do it, and she does it so delicately. Look how she's standing. She does it so delicately. The sword will swing, and when the sword swings, one of these things that do not belong, whatever doesn't belong here, when the sword swings, is being dropped from the scales. Okay. Yep, High Priestess and the Two of Cups. So you know exactly what I'm talking about, when I'm talking about it, and what they talking about. And so I just want you to go out and be your best self moving forward. Do what it is that you need to. Do the right things for the right reasons. The 90-Day Journey to Mindfulness is available on Amazon.com. That link is in the description box. Please come party with us on Instagram when you can. There's also a Patreon. You can check that out if you would like. But overall, I love y'all. I appreciate everyone who is showing up for themselves. I appreciate everyone that is doing the work, because everyone is doing their thing and they are touching and reaching people all over this place. Okay? All right. I love y'all. Bye.